Who's doing the intro? Philip, can you do the intro for us? That's a hard no.
Uh,
Yo, this one's you. This one's you.
I've done this in a long time, bro.
What's up, guys? We're here with another video for UFC Talks, introducing Yewan and Caden, and
Full
featuring
government
Philip.
name.
Yeah, not the govy, bro.
We
Guys,
got
our first special guest on the show, Philip,
yes, sir.
um, three-time,
Oh, I spawned the warden. Oh, hey, no. I am that,
three-time
bro.
Olympic gold medalist in water polo, retired, now runs a daisy farm. Thank you for joining us today, Philip. For a bit of
A pleasure to be
backstory
here.
on why Philip's actually on this episode is because the first UFC pay-per-view we all actually bought was Duplessis versus Strickland 1. So it's a bit of
Mhm.
a sentimental episode for us.
Yes, sir.
Take it away, Yohan.
Alright, so obviously UFC 312 in Australia. Not gonna lie, it might be one of the worst cards I've ever seen. Don't really know anybody except obviously the last two fights. So we'll probably
Dead
talk about
card.
the last two fights, and then actually Toporo's brother is fighting. Uh, Colby Thick Knees.
The guy that he trains with Volk in Volk's gym. I can't remember what the gym's called. Volk's cornering him and Ilya's cornering him. That's the only reason why they're on the main card.
They're not on the main card.
Is that true?
They're on the prelims, mate.
Alright, guys, sorry about that. I lied. I thought we were looking at the main card right now.
Yeah, so Topuria, this is his UFC debut. He's currently 5-1. He's got 3 knockouts, 2 submissions. Seems like he's a pretty well-rounded fighter, just like his brother. Uh, I don't know much about the other guy, but you can never count out a Topuria, I reckon. Uh, I'm excited to watch that fight, honestly, because everything else is a bit meh. But what do you want to talk about? Do you want to just talk about Drukas and Sean?
Yes, because I want to keep this short so I can play Minecraft.
Okay.
Alright, guys. First fight, probably the worst decision of whenever the year was. It was last year, was it? Yeah, like February.
Yeah, the start of last year, I think.
Absolutely garbage decision. They valued the takedowns that Dricus had way too much. If you look at the significant strikes per round, Strickland won 4 out of 5. Um, I think this fight will be more of the same in the sense that Sean Strickland doesn't ever really change his tactic, which is focus on defense and just pick apart his opponent, jab, teep, and then swear.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think either fighter are gonna really change the way they fight. I think Drakus might go for a little. I think he might do a little more wrestling, maybe, because that was like the difference maker in the first fight. So if he does it more, he might win more convincingly. But knowing Sean Strickland's team, they might have prepared for that. You never know. Uh, obviously, I think the first fight, obviously Strickland did win the significant strikes, but I just think him being too defensive cost him the fight. I think if he let his right hand go a bit more, I think he would have won that fight. So I think Shaw needs just to be a little bit more aggressive, uh, defend the takedowns well. And honestly, I think he can beat Dricus if he does those two things well, because I honestly think Strickland is Dricus's kryptonite because of how, defensively sound he is. So he just needs to do those two things, and I think like, he can beat him. Yeah.
I think the reason why Strickland, um, like what could have cost him the fight last time was the cut that was above his eye. Couldn't
Yeah,
really
true.
see the last, I think, two rounds.
Mm.
Um, that definitely limited his ability in fighting Dricus. But honestly, I think you're right with the kryptonite thing. Like the way Dricus closes distance is he just kind of runs at you
Yeah, pretty much.
like you stole something from him or some shit. Um, I don't know. He's just gonna get hit in the face a lot. But the thing is, like we've seen that Dricus can take it, no homo. Um, and I reckon Dricus is gonna change up his approach to this fight and come out on top. To be honest, I think you're right. He'll definitely wrestle more. Obviously, we've seen Sean can defend his takedown to get back up to the feet, but I think Dricus will change it up this time.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely more wrestling. Also, in the first fight, Dricus' eyes were pretty shot as well. He was really bruised in the last couple rounds. But yeah, I think I also think Dricus is gonna get it done. I feel like Strickland's a bit too lenient in the way he approaches his fights, unless he changes it up, which I don't think he will. He thinks wrestling's gay, so I don't think he's gonna
He's right,
do any
bro.
of
He's
that
so
himself.
right.
But
The thing
yeah.
is, he has good wrestling. He just uses it defensively only.
Yeah,
Um,
but the thing is, like, he still got taken down though in the first couple. I know he got back up pretty quick, but you gotta like stop it like completely for it to not uh get in his way of winning. You know what I mean?
that's why I think the judging's stupid because if you get a takedown and do nothing with it, then why does it even count? 'Cause it just
Yeah,
means you
that's
can make
true.
another
But
man sit on his ass. Whatever.
yeah, well,
Doesn't really help
the
him in the
game's the
fight.
game.
That's it. The game's the game.
That's true. No, like the
Um,
bantamweight champ, that's his whole thing. Just sit on people.
honestly, I
So
think Strickland won the first one, but like we've seen, he doesn't change his tactics that much. I don't think he'll end up like playing offense. I don't think he'll do anything like that. I think he'll stick with what he's known for, what he's good at. I think he'll stick with his game plan. Um, and I think that'll bite him in the ass because Dricus is too unorthodox, too wacky. I don't know. He's just
yeah,
gonna like fall over, somehow get an ankle pick from like plot armor, and then like
yeah,
sub
he's
him or
just gonna
some shit.
dive onto him and just get a
Bro, pretty
takedown.
much. Because one thing we've seen is Strickland's obviously not much of a power puncher unless it's Neon
True.
he's versing. And Dricus can just keep
He's got
taking
power,
hits
bro.
all night for
Yeah,
no reason. It's that
yeah,
retard strength, bro. He's got it.
yep. And he does, yeah.
So he's gonna keep falling over, getting those double legs. And I think we got Dricus either by decision or submission.
Mm. Yeah, I really think if Sean like does what he did the first fight for like the first 3 rounds, piece him up a bit, Dricus is obviously gonna get a bit more tired, and then like fourth, fifth, he starts letting his right hand go. I think he can really win the fight, but I just feel like he's too scared of Dricus's power, which is fair enough. Like
Hey,
Dricus does have a lot of power,
I hope Strickland
so
wins. I love the guy,
I I
but
I do as
unfortunately,
well.
I just don't think he. I don't think he really adapts to the other person's style.
But yeah, I'm personally, I think I'm gonna go Dricus by decision because I think Strickland's good enough on the ground to where he's not going to get subbed.
Fair.
Yeah.
Strickland first round knockout.
All right, thank you, Philip.
Alright,
Um,
if that happens, I'm
if
going
that
crazy.
happens, bro, um, like and subscribe.
Ref.
All
They
right,
need it.
so sorry, Philip, go on.
No, I was just saying you guys need the likes and subs.
We do, guys. Please, anything helps.
Please.
Yewan has a baby mama. He's got to pay child support too. Anyway, guys,
Oh, the
special thank you
baby.
to Philip for making the video even worse than they usually are. Even more lackluster. He's also our editor, believe it or not. So if you got any edit complaints, hit him up at Philip underscore on Instagram and let him know.
Jeez.
All right, thank you guys.